over the weekend, this is something exciting. We talked a little bit about what happened at Mar-a-Lago. We talked a little bit about Donald Trump going after Mitch McConnell and calling him an SOB for not fighting the election hard enough. He went over after a bunch of Republicans. He talked about Brian Kemp again in Georgia, and he said, look, the Supreme Court did us a huge disservice. He sent out this huge Donald Trump, the 45th president of the United States memorandum about how bad the Supreme Court is and how they're going to have to deal with handing the country over to the left because they didn't let the 19 states who had no other place to go other than, I mean, the Constitution says if a state wants to sue a state, they got to go to the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court said, no, dog, not today. So anyway, in all of this, while they're at Mar-a-Lago, while they're talking about the future of the Republican Party and planning for the next election, which is in 2022, Donald J. Trump was given an award by Senator Rick Scott from Florida. And this award was the first ever NRSC Champion for Freedom Award. And there was a little thing that went with it, too. It says, this weekend, NRSC Chairman Rick Scott presented President Donald J. Trump with the NRSC's inaugural Champion for Freedom Award. This award is presented to conservative leaders who have worked tirelessly to create good jobs, protect the values that make our country great, and stop the Democrats' socialist agenda. As president, Donald Trump delivered for the American people by appointing 3 pro-Constitution judges to the Supreme Court, cutting taxes for middle-class families and job creators, and securing the border. And they presented him with this little, what do you call it? I don't know, a little silver bowl or something. It was very cute. It was very nice. And there's Rick Scott, and there's President Trump, and he's accepting this award. And, of course, everyone on Twitter just went ballistic. They couldn't believe it that Donald Trump won an award that didn't exist and that Senator Scott was giving it to him in Mar-a-Lago, which is in Florida, and this is just ridiculous. But it's very important when you look at the grand schemes of the Republican Party, the grand scheme of the Republican Party moving forward, because there is a little bit of a power struggle in the Republican Party. You have never-Trumpers and old-school establishment swamp creatures who don't want Donald Trump to have anything to do with the Republican Party now that he's no longer president. And one of them, sure enough, is Mitch McConnell, Senate Majority Leader. Mitch McConnell, probably the single most unpopular Republican leader in the party. Liz Cheney, another one, Adam Kinzinger, all the 10 representatives who voted to oust Donald Trump with the Democrats a second time, and the senators like Mitt Romney who voted to impeach Donald Trump after he'd already left office, which still is a head-scratcher to a lot of people. But Rick Scott holds a very important role in the Senate. He is the NRSC chairman. The NRSC's job, their main job, is to make sure that more Republicans are elected to the Senate. The NRC's job is to make sure that Republicans in the Senate running for re-election win, and open seats or Democrat seats are flipped to Republican seats. That's why Rick Scott's in charge. It's a fundraising arm. They decide where the money goes, who gets the money, which races are most viable for the Republicans to win. They are tasked with one thing and one thing only: taking back control of the Senate in 2022. And Rick Scott has clearly said, by giving this award, the first ever NRC inaugural Champion for Freedom Award, by giving it to Donald Trump, he has told the establishment Republicans in Congress, in the Senate, he's told the never-Trumpers and the swamp rats, we are going with Donald Trump as the person tasked to winning back the Senate and getting more Senate seats for the Republicans. I believe that Donald Trump is the answer, not you clowns. This was more than just the award. This sets the stage for the entire election.